Let go of fear, you're holding the fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know I'm in fire.
It is championship night here at the virtual Charlotte Motor Speedway dirt track. And within, 5 minutes, I have flown from Pocono Raceway to Charlotte for dirt racing here in the Short Track Super League Big Block Modifieds here right outside the Speedway as we get ready to set the field of 20 cars. That'll start the 60-lap feature with heat race number 1. Let's get the audio of the cars on as we got thunder outside my house all of a sudden. Everything showing up here for the main event race. Logan Gill going to start on the pole with the pill draw. Kevin Davis on the outside. Shane Yates, Patrick Cobb, Wayne Miller, Talbot, Swan, Pentecoff, all taking a green flag. Logan Gill out to a pretty good start here. Turn the audio down. Those car footage drown me out like they do each and every week. Right there, the battle on for the second position. You see the 11 swinging a wine up there to the top side. That there is Shane Yates. Riley Swan moving up to second inside of Kevin Davis. You see the 677, that's Wayne Miller. Yates, Talbot here in a very big field tonight. 26 cars have appeared. Only 20 will start the race as the 37 gets turned sideways. Nice save by Swan. Cobb making that high side as he rips the fence. Logan Gill out to about a 2.5 second lead already on the field. Cobb, Kevin Davis has fallen all the way back to the 6th position here. As there's Logan in that 28 car ripping the bottom side here. 4 laps to go in these Big Block Modifieds. If you've never watched these cars before, they are a blast. They're tough as hell, but they're fast. As we sit right offside turn 4 of the virtual Charlotte Motor Speedway here at the dirt track. We crown a champion here tonight for the Big Block Modifieds. As Gill leads with 2 laps to go. As off at turn number 4, first heat race winner of the night, Logan Gill, who holds off of charging Peyton Talbot. Wayne Miller going to finish 3rd. Robbie Swan should finish 4th. Patrick Cobb 5th. Andrew Clark did not start this first heat race. And, of course, the heat races switch really quickly here each and every race. So let's real quickly show you the information about the virtual Charlotte dirt track here. 78 degrees tonight on this 4/10 mile oval made of clay. And obviously a very fast track and a very fun track that we'll get to watch some great racing from here this evening. As we see the grid here for the second race, Gunnar Harris, who was one of the hottest drivers on the circuit until last week. He'll start inside of Michael Steffen, a.k.a. Blippy. Matthew Telder, who just got done with the truck race, he's just gotten here. Also, Michael Benedetto. Hollywood, as we like to call him, will start fourth. Justin Sick, Joshua Hart, Tyler Topman, Kyle Parker, and Brett Osborne. They will be the 9 starters for this heat race here, number 2. For some reason, I'm not sure what it is, but every race, and I got to figure out, maybe I need to talk to our good buddies at SDK Gaming. It seems like my ticker goes out for one race. So I'll have the laps for you up top there, and I'll just try to call what positions are in here for this second race of the evening. Telder not making it to the green flag, so he'll start the LCQ as Gunnar Harris is blinking out. Telder apparently did not take the same flight I did from Pocono to here. A flight that, amazing enough, only takes about 2.5 minutes. So if you had a chance to watch the broadcast of the Pro Late Model race, I'll try to get you an update of who won that championship. Unfortunately, I was covering a truck race, so I didn't get to do it. But needless to say, it was a battle between Brent Osborne and Peyton Talbot for that championship race. If somebody has an update that can share with me, that would be awesome. But they're going to come to the green flag off turn 4. Gunnar Harris on the pedal, and that Speed Shop 51 car gets a big start on Blippy. Justin Sick making a nice move up to the second position already. Hollywood back there in that 4th position with Tyler Topman and Brett Osborne, as I mentioned, there in that 99 car. These cars race open setups, so these are all custom built by the drivers. Pretty much race what you bring. Kyle Parker back there in that 24 with Topman, also Joshua Hart in that 58 as Gunnar Harris leads lap 1. Way up high is the, I think that was the 58 that's up there. Benedetto running the fence there. Of course, these cars got to be very patient on the throttle. They drive off the right rear. That's why you see the left front kind of sitting in the air. All the weight transitions back to the rear and allows it to use the right rear wheel to almost turn the car. And you got to let off the throttle and let the left front tire sit back down so you can turn the car through the corners. And Osborne in the 4th position right now. Gunnar Harris had a terrible run last week at USA Speedway, and looking to bounce back here this evening. And now he's blinking out right on cue as Justin Sick getting a pretty good run on here in that 15 car. Harris kind of shutting the door a little bit there, but leaving that bottom side open. There's the 15 making the run. Now all of a sudden the 54 blinks out and gets a big jump off of turn 4. As inside to 99, Brent Osborne starting to make that momentum work. As they will come off the turn, laps to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. still blinking a little bit here and there. You see the 15 to 6 trying to make moves. Osborne kind of clipping the grass a little bit there at turn 3 and 4. As we see the white flag here in this heat race. Gunnar Harris trying to hold off Justin Sick. As Telder finally makes the appearance on pit road. A little too late for him. But Gunnar Harris is going to blink his way across the checker flag and win heat race number 2. Sick will get second. Brett Osborne third. Steffen and Topman, I believe it was your top 5. As we get ready for heat race number 3, heat races go really quickly here, the way iRacing has them set up. So we don't really have time to do interviews and stuff like that because we're live. But here's your lineup for the 9 cars that'll start the 3rd heat race. Brett Rolls, who just ran the truck race for TI Racing. Nicholas Vickery will start 2nd. Lance Ripka 3rd. There's O'Grew. Sam Fontaine starting 4th. Corey Reese, Ryan Wagenschutz will start 6th. Joey Ladassour 7th. Alexander Harper in 8th. And Jeremy Prey starting in the 9th position. And apparently my ticker's not going to work for this one either. Our way through turn 1. Of course, Charlotte Motor Speedway, part of just so many racetracks here in this area. Of course, the Speedway off of turn 1. You got the drag strip, which is, I believe, off turn 4 over here at the dirt track. And then, of course, the dirt track itself. So many different features about this track. They're 3 wide already off turn 4 as the green comes out. Brett Rolls left him behind. Contact between Ripka and Vickery for 2nd already. Double zero. Ripping the fences there on the high side there. One truck or one car getting pushed into the wall a little bit. There's once a week. I always say truck instead of car. As Vickery moving up to the 2nd position. Rolls leads as they're 3 wide back here. Wagenschutz ripping the bottom. Little contact with the 25 there as Ripka falling back. There's Ladassour in that 23 car. Corey Reese in that 05 car. Running up in the 3rd position already as we got a pass for the lead as Vickery. On the bottom of the 17, getting the momentum off the top side. And look at Reese. Getting that momentum for the top side. Definitely showing the speed up there in that 5. You see Vickery moving to the top side to kind of protect it from Reese, who's getting the momentum off the corner, showing that speed in that 5 car. Slide job engaged, not going to be able to make the move. 4 laps to go. Reese has got the momentum on the top side here. Can he continue it on Vickery? But Vickery gets the power off, it looks like. 2 laps to go as this track's starting to get really bumpy. As Brett Rolls going to bring him off turn 4, final lap. As Rolls going to bring it off turn 4. He's going to hold off the charge from Victory and Reese. And heat race number 3 goes to Brett Rolls. Victory, Reese, Wagon Shoots, and Fontaine, your top 5. And now to the last chance qualifier. First one we've had all season. Your lineup for this race, we'll see Kevin Davis on the pole alongside Joshua Hart, Jeremy Prey, and Justin Pentecoff. Michael Benedetto, Joey Ladassour will start in the 5th and 6th positions. Row 4, Shane Yates, Kyle Parker, Lance Ripke, Andrew Clark, Matthew Telder, and Alexander Harper, the 12 starters that will set the field for this LCQ. As the cars roll away, we'll have a little bit of a warm-up session after this, and then get the green flag for the final feature of the season for the big block modifieds. Appreciate viewers watching tonight. If you're new to the Captain TV channel, we appreciate you joining us. Hit that subscribe button, and of course, if you're not new to the channel, we appreciate you coming back. Of course, the one dirt series I get to cover each week is the Short Track Super League Big Block Modifieds. I always have a blast calling them, considering I don't know much about dirt racing. I've learned a lot here in the multiple races we've done this season and had a blast, and hopefully you have too, as Kevin Davis leads them to the green. In the LCQ, Joshua Hart, Jeremy Prey, Pentecoff, and Benedetto, your top 5. All the different grooves you're going to see people running here around this track. Ladassour trying to rip the fence there. The 11 of Shane Yates. See how bumpy this track is right now? Joshua Hart has moved to the front ahead of Davis in that 58. 117 of Jeremy Prey ripping the high side. He's going to take second. Here comes Yates, as I mentioned. That 11 car looking pretty sporty right now up there in the top 3. Andrew Clark made the field. One car up against the outside wall. It's Kyle Parker, I believe. Parker falling back. Up front, Jeremy Prey going to the lead. He's going to bring Yates with him. 7 laps to go. Got the 55 of Pentecoff, the 98 of Andrew Clark. 5 cars under a blanket, they're leaning on each other. All this for a spot in the feature of the final race of the season. Five cars within a half second. So Yates has gone to the front. Prey to second. Now, here comes Andrew Clark on the high side. The 21 cars had issues. Kevin Davis to keep on the battle here for the lead, though, with 3 laps to go. Now as Clark tries to open up that bottom side on Yates. Slide job coming. Makes the move. Yates with the crossover. Not able to get him, though. That might have been a smart move, considering he knows he's in the feature race right now. The Creamers rise to the top as we see the white flag. Final lap. Andrew Clark missed his heat race. Shows up here in the LCQ and is going to go to victory lane after starting 10th. Clark in the feature. Yates, Prey, Hart, Pentecoff, your top 5. Wow, some great racing tonight so far. And now warm-up time. I'm going to stay off the track tonight for everybody's sake. But I am going to take a minute here. We're going to load the points up and let you see where everybody stands right now. As track is open for business. Give me 1 second here, just doing the downloading real quickly. Popping on the street for some damn reason. Can't get the points cooperating with me tonight, so I'm just going to drag him off of Discord. Sometimes I get multiple files saving these spots. Anyways, Ryan Ragenschultz leads it by 12 right now, so a good finish by him, and he should be the champion tonight. Peyton Talbot, he wins this thing, could be very interesting. Michael Steffen third. Jeremy Prey, Justin Pentecoff, your top 5. Brett Osborne, Matthew Teller, Lana Soar, and Justin Sick, your top 10. As we enter the final race here in just a minute or so. So make sure you guys go get your water, your popcorn, or whatever you need here to make it to the finish of this 60-lap feature. Coming up here momentarily here on Captain TV. I'm looking here. I wonder if the full field. Oh, one car in the slip. Now I'm starting to wonder if the full field's racing here because we got 26 cars all out here on the track running laps, so all these cars had a chance to fix their setups and get the cars all tuned up here for the race, which will start here in a minute. right, so the truck or the cars are going to clear off the track, and we will get ready for the main event of the evening for 60 laps, the longest race we've had of the season, and the starting lineup for the finale here at the virtual Charlotte Dirt Track. Logan Gill, winner of the heat race number 1, will start on the pole. Gunnar Harris will start second. Brett Rolls will start third. Peyton Talbot on the outside. Justin Sick, Nicholas Vickery will start in row 3. Wayne Miller, Brett Osborne, row 4. Corey Reese, Robbie Swan, row 5. Row 6, Michael Steffen and Ryan Wagenschutz. Sorry, Ryan. Row number 7, Patrick Cobb, Tyler Topman. Row 8, Sam Fontaine and Andrew Clark. Clark was very fast in that LCQ. We're going to watch that 98 here. Shane Yates, Jeremy Prey, they'll start 17th and 18th. Joshua Hart and Justin Pentecoff, row 10. Row 11, Joey Ladassour, Lance Ripka. Row 12, Kyle Parker, Alexander Harper. Row, looks like 24. That's going to be it. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. I thought it was 20. It's actually 24 cars going to start the race. So a couple cars not making the main event this evening, unfortunately. We have not had a 24-car field. Usually it's been about 20 or so. But it's awesome to see. Happy for everybody a part of the series here that do all the hard work, from Michael Steffen to Kevin Davis, I should say. About said Corey Davis, Corey Reese, and all those guys who do a great job here putting this all together. This is a fantastic field tonight of racers about to go for 60 laps around the Charlotte Dirt Track. Kyle Parker not making the grid, so because of that, there will be a 23-car field starting this race. Sit back, enjoy the race. Pace truck pulls off in the hands of Logan Gill, who will bring him through turn 3 and 4. One last feature here on Captain TV for the Big Block Modifieds. Let's do this Charlotte style. Logan Gill's in the lead, lap 1 to 54 of Gunnar Harris right there on his tail. Brett Rolls in that 3rd position. Now we got to watch that 54. He is very aggressive and is not afraid to pull a slider. Kyle Parker does join the track. He is 2 laps down though. There's Peyton Talbot, who's battling for the championship with Ryan Wagenschutz. Ryan all the way back in the 12th position right now. There's the 66. For the 3rd position, Brett Rolls under attack as Peyton Talbot trying to get underneath. There's Wayne Miller, that 677 car. He's got Justin Sick and Nicholas Vickery right here with him. We ride with Corey Reese. Green line around this track as Logan Gill stretched it out to a 1-second lead over Brett Rolls. And look at this mess. One car off the pace up on the top side. Wayne Miller, I don't know if he got out of shape or what, but he's able to hold on to her, and he's going to lose a lot of spots. Meanwhile, for second, Gunnar Harris trying to slide her, not able to do it. There's your slider for you. Brett Rolls going to cross him over. Here comes Peyton Talbot in the 14. Gill with about a 1.5 second lead. Talbot ripping the fence. There is your championship point leader, Ryan Wagenshield, 7th position right now. He's cleared himself away from that, I don't even know what you want to call that, a mess up there behind him. Still doing a fantastic job in that 28 car. You see the dust starting to fly a little bit as this track continues to dry out. There's Robbie Swan there in that 5th position. As we have 12 laps complete. The 98 of Andrew Clark started back in 16th. He is up to 8th. I said he might be one to watch tonight. Victory. Also fast right now, running in the 10th position with Justin Sick there in 9th. If you are enjoying this broadcast, share it with your friends right now. You are watching dirt track racing at its finest. 24 cars out here running inches apart on a 4/10 mile oval. Four wide through turn 3 and 4. Ooh, the 15 getting a lot of shape. Almost hit that tire on the inside. There's still 3 and 4 wide here. Look at this. Gill still out to a 1.4 second lead. This thing's getting tighter up here. And caution, trouble on the track. First time Justin Penikoff is on his lid. Fontaine also involved, it looks like. Caution laps do not count, so they will re-rack them. Oh, he hits that tire and goes up and clips the 91 of Fontaine. Ladouceur gets a piece of it. And the IndyCar Raceway number 55 brings out the first caution. Ooh, take a deep breath after that run, huh? Woo! Now, as I always like to say during the broadcast, you see the grid kind of cycling around and stuff. That is because the way iRacing has it set up, the lap changes, but then it changes back, and because of that, the grid kind of shuffles around. All right, so pace truck going to pull back off. 18 laps complete here. As Peyton Talbot trying to win this championship. He's won the most features this season. Logan Gill there in the lead, though, has led every lap so far as we go back racing lap 18. And it looks like they're going to pick up right where they left off. Everybody stacking it up 3 and 4 wide. Connor Harris under attack back here for the 3rd position. As the battle for the lead is on, Peyton Talbot trying to slide her on Logan Gill. Talbot, who's won the most races this season, trying to extend that streak. Slider from Talbot, he's got it. Gill gonna return the favor. Oh, not clear. made the move and Talbot checked up. Yo! Swan and Corey Reese joining the battle now. And there's the crossover. What a race right now for the lead, and caution's back out. Not sure who it's for, but somebody brought the caution out. Looks like Shane Yates, maybe. Oh, tough break for the 11, who was running really fast tonight. Oh, Yates kind of got maybe pinched off there a little. Oh, and Wagenschultz also involved, the point leader. The 11's going to feel like a ping pong ball. Caution out for the second time here, and it looks like the 11 going to pit road. He is out of the race officially. Per the league rules, you cannot pit. So his car must be destroyed for that to happen. Talbot and Gill putting on a fantastic battle up there for the lead. As here we go, Talbot was named the leader at the caution point. So Talbot leads this race to the green flag as Robbie Swam at a good restart. Corey Reese up to the 4th position with Gunnar Anderson. There's Andrew Clark up to 6th after starting 16th. Oh, how about 5 wide off turn 4? Oh, the 99 Osborne gets clipped by Blippy. Michael Steffen with contact as Brett Rolls goes to the infield. No caution. Oh, and a leader gets turned. Oh, and a big wreck. Both the point leaders involved in this. Get everybody cycled around so I can see the caution real quickly. Look at this replay to 28. I think it was totally incidental. Gets in the back of the 14. Where are you, Wreck? That is not the replay, Scala. Here I am struggling now all of a sudden. Give me a second. Scrolled too far up in my timeline is what I did here, so apologies for that. We'll get you back to that wreck. So unfortunately, we're going to get to the restart here, so apologies for that. Not sure why it did not show up on my screen here. I have a timeline on my right side that shows replays and stuff. For some reason, it did not put the wreck on here. See if we can get it right here, maybe. This is from Wagenschultz to, yep, there's the wreck right there. Bam, they pile in. So there's the caution right there real quickly for you. It looks like the 28 got into the 14. 14 involved, the 20 or the 66 involved. That is both. of the and it looks like the 14 actually getting the EOL here, not the 28, so must something happen. We'll go back and review that wreck here, but the 28, Logan Gill leads him back to the green. What happens, I'm a one-man show, so I apologize for that. Robbie Swan up to second. Here comes Gunnar Harris diving her in there. Wagon Chutes right now 13th. Peyton Talbot 22nd in the standing. Look at this. How about 4 wide for the lead? Almost 5 wide. From door banging. Or cage rattling, whatever you want to call it. There's the 54 car at the bottom, Gunnar Harris. Trying to use that bottom line. Looks like the top right now, the way to go. Justin Sick up to the 5th position. How about Tyler Topman in the 17? Make that the 6th. Brent Osborne up to the 6th position now. As Robbie Swan with a slider to the front. That bump in turn 2 is getting vicious. Fighting everywhere on this track. There's Fontaine back here with Vickery. Trying to show you some other battles too. It looks like the lead's going to come down for a split second here. This gives me a chance to show you this mess here. I'm up back here at 15th where our point leaders are. There's Talbot in the 14. The 66 of Wagon Chutes going backwards. Front 3 starting to kind of spread out a little bit here. "25 laps to go." As I say, they're spreading out. Now they're coming back together. Here comes Swan for the lead. Gunnar Harris, Andrew Clark, Brent Osborne all coming into the picture now. Sorry, Andrew Clark, wrong guy. Wrong 90s. Apparently not. I didn't know what happened there either. I didn't get a chance to see the whole replay, so I didn't see if Peyton got moved or what happened here, but yeah. Oh, and now Logan's up in the wall. Here comes Robbie Swan. Now Gunnar giving him a little bit of the chrome horn there into the corner. And up on the top side, Robbie Swan going to the lead with 20 to go. Oh, into the wall goes Gunnar Harris. And look at Andrew Clark. From 16th to 2nd. I said it before the feature. I said this guy is going to be one to watch. as he rips the fence and rips to second. Forgive me, I just realized on the ticker it still says LCQ. This is not the last chance qualifier. This is the main event. Great racing everywhere around here. This is on back here for the 13th position. Let's check on our points leaders right now. There's Peyton Talbot, 11th position. Wagon Chutes still back here in 20th. And you see the heavy damage on that 66 on the right side. As caution is out. And Corey Reese is involved in this one. Corey has spun around over here in the 5 car. And it looks like Corey just gets too high, gets up against the boards, and up and over he goes. And then spins it out. Right in front of the 25 there. That's, who is that? One of those 25s. I think it was caution back out. Let's see if I could jump back up with all the passing going on. This is going to be kind of tough to do. The lap 26. I am flicking my mouse as quick as I can up to it. Caution's already out here. Here we go. This is what happened. The time it goes into the corner, he just gets nerfed around. That's the admin's made the call. Not sure if Talbot got EOL'd or if he just got forced to the back there or whatever happened there, but either way, that brought that caution out. That was the 3rd caution there. As here they come off turn 4, Swan brings them to the green. 13 laps to go. I have a feeling the fireworks have just begun. Swan protected at high side. Andrew Clark trying to steal this race a win. There he goes to the bottom. Slider engaged. Oh, 28 up against the wall. Osborne with a slider on Gill as he starts to fall back now. Talbot back up to the 9th position now. And now they're leaning on each other, literally. 12 wheels, they're better than 4. Oh, and Talbot wrecks. Caution is out as Peyton Talbot is wrecked it in turn 3. And that's going to swing this championship race around. Sam Fontaine also involved. Oh, 17 cleans him out. Rolls gets up into Talbot. Please tell me I'm an admin. This is Chris, the broadcaster. He is Blippy. I will say it again. He is Blippy. So we'll go back to the green flag. They were asking the question in chat, is he really Blippy? No, he's not really Blippy, but we're rolling with it. He's Blippy. All right, single file restarts now with it being less than 10 laps to go. Swan, Clark, Harris, Sick, Gill, Osborne, your top 7. As here he goes, green flag back out. Justin Sick trying to run that bottom line. As these guys trying to decide it out, looking for the 14 right now. He is 18th. Make that 17th now. Wagon shoots 17th. Is there a chance that somebody else wins this championship tonight? As they come to 5 laps to go, Michael Steffen up in the 8th position. Does he have a realistic chance to win this championship without a win in a feature this season? I'll tell you what, these cars are jumping off the ground literally with all 4 wheels now in turn 2. Four laps to go. Watch Swan here. Right about here. I mean, they are almost all 4 off. Osborne with a slider. There's the 13. How about Kyle Parker? He's in 7th. He didn't even start this race. He started in the pits. As Robbie Swan has 2 laps to go. As the final lap for Robbie Swan down the back straightaway. I'm trying to do some counting here with the points. This is going to be interesting. One thing we do know is Robbie Swan is going to come off turn 4 and score himself a feature win at Charlotte. Clark second, Gunnar Harris your top 3. And I have, wow, and a 99 just cleaned out the 17 across the line. And I don't know who the champion is. Steffen gets 7th. Talbot 16th. Wagon shoots 18th. This is going to be tight. I don't know. I'm not going to say who won the championship right now. I'm going to wait till they can get the points up and figure this out. In a wild race tonight. So let's show the final results here, and we'll get some interviews with the top 3, and hopefully we can get the 3 guys for the championship. I mean, I didn't think Steffen had a chance, but now it's like, realistically, does he have a shot at it? But there it is. Robbie Swan wins it. Andrew Clark, 16th to second. Great run for him. Kyle Parker, 23rd to 6th, as he said in the chat. And that's starting on pit road 2 laps down. Gunnar Harris, 3rd. Gill, sick. There's Parker himself. Michael Steffen finishes 7th. Brett Osborne, 8th. Brett Rolls, 9th. Patrick Cobb, a top 10 for him. Tyler Topman, Wayne Miller, Joshua Hart, Nicholas Vickery, Justin Pentecoff. There's Peyton Talbot, 16th. Joey Ladisor going to finish in the 17th position. Ryan Wagon shoots 18th. So there's your top two in the points right there, 16th and 18th. Lance Ripken, 19th. 20th, Jeremy Prey. 21st, Alexander Harper. 22nd goes to Fontaine. 23rd, Corey Reese. 24th to Shane Yates. So we'll see if I can get the... we'll talk to the top 3 and we'll figure out... maybe before we get off the air here, who the champion is of this series. As Robbie Swan gets the win, let's talk to him in victory lane here. Get down into the channel here, and they're down here in the waiting room waiting on me. As Robbie comes across the finish line with a victory tonight. Robbie, congrats, man. What a wild affair. I don't know if you saw what was going on in your mirror, but they were racing out of their minds behind you. I know you were a part of it for a little bit, but great job and way to win this race tonight.
Thank you very much. It feels really good to finally be successful in this league. There's a lot of talented drivers in here, and I feel like it was a little overdue, but it just feels really good to get it done.
Yeah, talk about the racing. That track was getting really rough. It almost looked like there was a ramp over in turn 2 down that back straightaway at times. But the racing between you and the 28 at one point, the 14 was up there. And, of course, you had Gunnar Harris up there racing hard. Andrew Clark came out of nowhere. I mean, there was like at least 10 people running for the win at one point.
Yeah, the track really ruts up, and it has a tendency to get you bouncing really hard as you enter the corner. It can make being consistent and staying out of the wall really, really difficult. The only thing you can do is back out of the throttle, but it's not always the easiest thing to do when somebody's right behind you.
Well, great job tonight. How's it feel to finally get that win? I mean, 12 races later, you've been in almost every race, if not all of them, and to finally go to victory lane.
Yeah, it feels really good to finally get it done. I feel like I've had a little bit of bad luck in here. I feel like every time I've showed up, I've had a fast car and one that was capable of winning. These rocket racing setups are always quick, no matter where you go, and I'm just glad I can represent them well.
Well, great job tonight, Robbie. It's your chance to shine here, and shout out to whoever you like to.
Just a shout out to Rocket Racing Setups, Sim Racing Graphics. They did an awesome job on my paint job, and my girlfriend Presley. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, Robbie. Great job, man. Go celebrate.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, buddy. Robbie Swan getting himself a victory tonight. And congratulations to him. And the drive of the night, I think, will arguably go to this guy right here. Well, one of the drives of the night. There's going to be two, I would say. Andrew Clark is one of them, who finishes in the second position. Andrew, you missed the heat race. You come into the LCQ, start in the back, work your way up to a win, and then you just come short of winning this feature race tonight. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I wasn't at my setup when the heat race started. Wasn't really paying attention, so that sucked. But coming up through the consi, felt good. So starting 16th in the feature, and wish I would have got up front a little bit sooner to make a pass for the lead and run away with it, because it was definitely a one-lane track for the top couple guys, and we were all fast up there, so it was fun racing around those guys. Yeah,
the top guys were definitely one groove, but back behind there, you had to drive through that, whatever you want to call it, LA freeway traffic jam that was going on back there in the middle of the field. You had to drive through it, and what a job by you. How hard was it to show the patience to make those kind of moves?
Oh yeah, it was definitely patience was key, because there was times that I felt I could have probably stuck my nose someplace, but it might have got me into the wall, and with no quick repairs, I would have just ended my night. So I had to be patient and make my way up slowly, and I knew I could get up there. Hopefully I was making it there by lap 25-30, and that's what I did. And myself up there and just was sleeping on the restart, and he got a good jump, and that's about it. I just messed up, but congrats to Robbie on the win.
Yeah, it's still a great effort on your end tonight. Congratulations on the second place run. Shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
I think Nevin Schlappy, Swan Speed Shop, SLR, Team XMR, Ants Performance, RC Services, Rocco Construction, and gotta thank you for putting on the league and letting me come out and take a couple laps.
Well, I can't take credit for the league part. That's all Stefan and Davis and Reese and those guys. I'm just here to act like I know how to call a race on the air. So I guess you could say I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, too, if you want. But anyways, great job tonight, finished in second. And great couple runs here in the few races you made. And maybe if there's a next season, we'll see you then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Absolutely. That is Andrew Clark finishing in the second position. Tonight, finishing third, will be Gunnar Harris, somebody I'm getting used to talking to a lot this season as the points have been updated here, and I can't officially say as I see it now. I just saw it posted really quickly, and then I clicked on a button and, of course, left that screen. Did I see? And it looks like, Wagon Shoots does win the championship, it looks like. So Ryan Wagon Shoots, if this is accurate, is going to be the champion according to Michael Steffen. And believe it or not, Steffen actually jumps up to the second position in points when this is all over with. Well, let's talk to our third place driver, and I'll get that confirmation hopefully during this interview of the final standings. But Gunnar Harris finishing in the third position tonight. Gunnar, great race for you tonight. You definitely kept yourself up there in the top five. Had a little bit of a connection issue for the most part, but you were able to survive and keep that car fairly clean and a good top three for you.
Yeah, that was a pretty tricky track. You know, you go down there to the bottom, and it's you're just sitting out there to dry, basically, and that's what happened to me for about 8 laps straight, and I just kind of was holding my own there for the first couple laps, and then after that, just kind of went backwards.
Yeah, and you mentioned a tricky track. Everybody had to fight the same thing, and it looked like up front it just became a top groove race. Was there anything different you could do? Because you're one that likes to run that bottom as much as you can and almost pull slide jobs as much as you can.
Yeah, it was just kind of if one guy hit the wall or if one guy got sideways, it would just you had to get around him on the outside, or if you were going to throw a slide job, you had to clear it on the first attempt, or else you were going to get freight trained down there on the bottom, or just a sit and duck right there in the middle. So it was kind of it was just a really tricky track, man. I don't think there was really much I could have done different besides just be in the lead and win the race, you know. But all in all, a pretty great night, and I'd like to thank Speed Shop 51, AA Stone Supply, and Rabbit Designs.
Well, usually I give shout-outs at this point, but you've kind of started it. If you want to finish your shout-outs, go ahead.
That's about it, man.
There you go. Perfectly said.
One-man show here.
And welcome to the party on that one-man show part. But great job tonight,
Yes,
and congrats on your last few weeks. I know last week kind of sucked, but hell, 3 great finishes, including 2 wins. Nice job, man.
Yes, sir, and thank you for broadcasting, man. Great job. Appreciate
My pleasure. Appreciate it, buddy. Gunnar Harris there finishing in the third position tonight, and I think it is official. I'm waiting on the word still, but Ryan knows probably better than I do that he looks like he's the champion tonight, man. What a race for you, and not the way you wanted to win this thing.
Yeah, I would have liked to actually pick up some wins, but I mean, being consistent other than tonight for the most part was pretty good.
What were the thoughts going through your mind there as you got that big wreck with the 14, and it's like, okay, well, the guy that is in the race with me here for the championship just went with me, but was there any doubt, like, oh my gosh, this might slip away from me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a really good car before that. I don't know if it was enough to win, but I think I would have been close to top 5, and then thought I was clear, just happened to get collected in that wreck. And my chassis was so twisted I couldn't even get on the throttle over little over half to 3/4.
Wow.
If anything over that, it was breaking loose, and I was just like watching him pull away. And we got that last caution, or that lap. I think it was lap 42 caution.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was done for, and if he wouldn't have gotten another wreck himself, I think he would have had it.
Well, talk about you mentioned the consistency. You didn't win a feature this season, but you were always up there in the top 10. And granted, tonight was the biggest field we've had. But most of the time we had somewhere between 15 and 20 cars each week. And you were able to get yourself top 10 after top 10 after top 10. How challenging as you think back and reflect through this season is that to do when you have such a great field of racing each week?
Yeah, it's definitely challenging. I know my average finish was 5th. I know there are a lot of times was lucky enough to come talk to you, or a few times I didn't, but it's a good group of guys. There's a lot of really fast guys, and it's hard to be consistent, but you have to be.
And it worked out for you, man. Congratulations, champion of the big blocks. You get your stage here. Send shout-outs wherever you like to, brother.
Shout-outs to Chris Ferguson Motorsports, Evan Shea, Blake Majula Speed Shop, Wraith Racing, and School of Sim Racing, and then Captain TV for broadcasting all of these for us.
No, I appreciate that, man. 18th place finish tonight. Not where he wants to finish, but it's enough to win the championship. If I had a quarter every time I said that, I'd have a quarter. But great job tonight, man. Go celebrate with your team and your guys, and you've earned it, and well done, sir.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Ryan Wagon shoots on the championship run for him. All, as he mentioned, average of 5th place finish, and the 18th place is going to hurt that average a little bit, needless to say, but still congratulations to him. And you're the guy that won the most races this season, and some could arguably say he was the fastest car all season long. But unfortunately, just too many issues throughout the season for Peyton Talbot. Peyton, I know it's not the championship you wanted, but you definitely showed you might have been the fastest guy this season here, winning the most features and stuff. But tonight, just too many issues, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd call them issues as much as just people intent wrecking, but it was a good season. I'll take it. You know, 3rd in points is nothing to complain about, and 5 wins. But yeah, we definitely had a fast car all season long, and just tonight we kept getting taken out. Really.
How much does it hurt, like in a situation like tonight? You obviously showed you were one of the fastest, if not the fastest car, because you passed a lot. But not being able to start up front because of just the way the qualifying runs and stuff go. You had to pass your way through the field in the heat race and then pass your way through the field in that feature, not being able to get that track position you wanted.
Yeah, definitely track position is important in these type of races, and with the random hill draw, it's usually either really good or really bad, and unfortunately we started 4th in the feature, and it wasn't bad for the first few laps, and we got up to 1st, and I don't know. We just kind of got together out of 2, and unfortunately, we just got played.
Well, that's unfortunate, man. But you something still to hang your head of was the 5 wins you mentioned this season, and yeah, you finished 3rd in points. But like I said, I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that you were the fastest car this season. 99.9% of the time we'll call it. I mean, there was that one-off race or whatever, but you still, every race there wasn't a time where you weren't up front, basically where I'm going with that. So something you can be proud of there. I know moral victories don't make sense in racing and don't exist, but something to still hang your hat on. And congratulations, man. You can get your shout-outs in.
Yeah, I gotta thank DNA Designs and Speed Shop on Facebook. He's given me wicked good sets all year long, so I gotta thank him. I gotta thank Fastline Performance, Ted's Body Shop, Precision Hydraulic and Oil, JC Landscaping, Higfab Chassis, Northeast Forestry, Dig Race Products, everyone that watched, supported, and we'll come back next season. Hopefully we can just, we weren't here the first 2 weeks, so obviously without those being the 2 drops, it definitely hurt us here. But because if we would have wrecked tonight, we would have had the drop to save us. But unfortunately, it's just the way it rolls, I guess.
Well, and it doesn't help also the biggest field of the series. So 16 cars normally would be probably a last place finish these last few weeks or close to it. So, and that's another thing. We'll add that to the list of things. I mean, to have 2 drops. And for you to miss the first 2 races and still be in the championship running, that's a fantastic job on your part, Peyton. Nice job, man, and we'll hopefully see you next season.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Peyton Talbot, you can hear the disappointment in his voice. Well understood, but unfortunately finishing 3rd in the championship running here tonight. So, great job by everybody. Just want to send a shout-out to the entire field. 12 weeks of this, 12 weeks of me learning how to call a dirt race. I don't get a chance to watch much of them on like those dirt channels you see online and MAV TV. I know airs some stuff and things like that. I'm a rookie at calling dirt races, so hopefully I was able to bring over what expertise of just being a play-by-play caller to the dirt racing. Hopefully I made it awesome for you guys to enjoy. I appreciate all the shout-outs. Appreciate Michael Steffen, Kevin Davis, Corey Reese, all you guys for the Dirt Series allowing me to be a part of this. I had fun. It was one of those deals that opened up for me on a Monday night after I get done with the truck racing, and I'm just like, hey, I'm going to come over and call this dirt stuff and see if I can have fun with it. And I had a blast. This is some of the best racing I've seen in a very long time. And, big shout-out to the drivers. Big shout-out to the viewers who come out here and watch each and every week, and allowed me to also get in here and kind of rush through and get the broadcast all set up. Thank you to everyone for allowing that. So I had a blast. Who knows what's next? If I find out and we're able to work something out, maybe you'll see me back on the air calling these guys once again. But congratulations to all the champions in the both series tonight, and so on and so forth. But again, big thanks to the admins for allowing me to broadcast the race. And also, I guess, a big shout out to the drivers for allowing me to admin a couple races myself from up here in the booth. I'm sure I didn't make the best calls, but I had to make them kind of on the fly. So with that said, enjoy your Monday night. And remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See you!
And now the wait is over. The nerves have taken their toll. Ooh. Let go of fear you're holding. The fire smoldering. It's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. A white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed. Might as well enjoy the ride. The air around exploding.
Be strong.